Now that was a very, very good fight. I enjoyed that from round number 1 right the way up until the fight finished in round number 8. By the way, congratulations to a lot of you, because I've been seeing over the last week or so a lot of people predicting that Artur Beterbiev will stop Anthony Yarde in round number 8. I've seen that number a lot. So well done to you lot. That's exactly what happened. Artur Beterbiev stops Anthony Yarde in round number 8. Now, the first 2 rounds, it was hard to really score, I think. For me, and I think maybe it was it's more my heart that was doing it, I gave the first 2 rounds to Anthony Yarde. But if someone wants to tell me 1-1, okay, fair dues. But to be fair, a lot of these rounds were pretty close. They were. And I can't really argue one side or the other. But I think the most telling rounds was the end of round number 3, where Beterbiev caught Anthony Yarde with a huge hook that seemed to really, really hurt Anthony Yarde. Luckily, the bell was only a few seconds away. Luckily. So he goes through, and I'm thinking, I hope he's recovered, because if not, round number 4, he's getting stopped. And Anthony Yarde, listen, he came out, he looked a little bit sheepish in that at times, but you know what? He took a bit of a licking in round number 4. He did. He ate some big, big shots. But likewise, he was throwing back. Really throwing back. And one thing you can say about Anthony Yarde, especially in this fight, if you didn't think he was world level before, you have to say it now. You do. Because even though he was hurt, it would have been easy for the corner to have just pulled him out. It would have been, but no, Anthony Yarde showed guts, he showed determination, and he showed that he came to fight. And that can't be taken away from him, because at the end of the day, Anthony Yarde gave everything that he had. Now, did he empty the tank? Well, I never heard Tunde say that. Who knows, maybe he did. But Anthony Yarde was there every step of the way. He really was. And he landed some pretty big shots on Beterbiev. Both of them got cut. Now, I don't know if one of those cuts was down to a head clash. It's very possible. Heads were going in that at times. But Anthony Yarde, okay, he weren't defensively great when it came to defending that jab. For some reason, he always seemed to struggle with the jab. He can defend like the big right hand and things like that, but the jab, he seems to struggle with. And Beterbiev was landing a couple of good uppercuts, but Yarde took them. He really did. But for me, I think the biggest shot for Anthony Yarde was him landing his own uppercut in that fight against Beterbiev as well, where I thought maybe he hurt Beterbiev. And both of them got hurt in that fight. They did. But ultimately, Beterbiev does what Beterbiev does. He breaks you down, and it was at the end of round number 7, I think it was. He had Anthony Yarde up against the ropes, and he started throwing body shots. And to be honest with you, I think round number 8, when Beterbiev stopped him, that's pretty much what it was. I did hear something about the towel. I don't know where the towel came in, but anyway, it was the right stoppage. The referee was right and all that kind of stuff. Congratulations to Anthony Yarde. No shame in that whatsoever. So big up to him, big up to Beterbiev. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe.